to the Really Rock. I'm out here with the
You are
legends.
now tapped in with the Really Rock Blah.
Mouse House is here. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my peoples and all of that. We taking it real back. We taking it back from like where it really started, all the way back. You know what I'm saying? We talking about before social media, cell phone. Matter of fact, we talking about rotary phones. You had to take the phones and go like this. You know what I'm saying? We taking it back like that. You know what I'm saying? So on my left, I got my man. I grew up with this kid, this guy since we was kids. My man Butch, right here, and then another guy on my right. I grew up with my man Fast. These dudes right here are official. Right here, young dudes get official tissue. You ain't getting it no more official than these guys. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man. These two dudes need their own documentaries. That's how serious they was and all of that. So I'm just gonna start off like this, you know, like back in the days. So we'll say like early 70s. You know what I'm saying? Early 70s. But you remember early
another layer. Fashion was like a different type of dude. I'm a little younger than him, but the gap seemed so far apart. Because they was doing shit that I wasn't doing at that time. So I looked up to this cat. I looked up to my oldest brother Hollywood, because they was really the foundation of that crew. Like they was doing some things back then, man.
So what they used to call y'all though? What was the name of the crew or?
Well, it wasn't so much a name. It was everybody was their own individuals, but everybody knew who they was. And everybody had their place. So you don't step outside your place because you're gonna get checked. I mean, you're gonna get checked. I mean, you know, something can happen to you. So it was just safe to say we respected the guys that was before us. So me and Mouse went to school together. He could attest to this. I was the baddest young motherfucker around. Like, I was kicking ass and taking names later. Don't get it fucked up, you'll still get that today. But that's just the way it was, man. It was different, man. Yeah. You know?
Definitely. Alright. So I just want to ask y'all a question. Why was 158th Street from Cortland to Elton called Dodge City?
Well, I can answer that. 58th Street was a block where our crew got all the money, had all the guns, and was shooting every motherfucking body, right? So that's why that block is known like that. Just to be honest with you, like guys from the projects couldn't even come in our block like that. Isn't that the truth? Yeah. And it was just different, man. Like 58th Street was something different, man. We talking about Thompson, fucking guns and all that. We had all that shit back then as kids.
And I can elaborate on that because I remember on 58th Street, if you know, that was a dangerous block to walk through. Like, you know, between Cortland and Melrose Avenue, they had a hardware store on Melrose Avenue, right? So everybody, it was the one hardware store. So just to go to that hardware store, if you know what I'm saying, if you wasn't valid or cool with nobody, you'll walk, like we talking 58th Street, you'll walk all the way around like 57 or 56th Street or 59th Street just to get to the hardware store. Because if you cut through 58th Street, you're going to get stopped and all that. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen to you. It was like a dangerous block, like, you know what I'm saying? So you ain't walking through there. Alright, but so why you started following Fast? Like, so Fast, what you was doing that so intrigued Butch for him to really, you know, follow you? Cause I mean, I know.
Well, you know, me, right? I come up, a lot of y'all was a lot younger, but my experience coming up, you know, I come up at a time where I seen a lot of shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And how our hoods actually set our cardinal way of thinking, the environment we lived in. You know what I mean?
Was it that bad?
It was rough. I watched a nigga get hit 10 times. Battle car, nigga walk up, kick him. Yo, you ain't there. And we all cool shit. This how wild this block was at any given time.
It can happen.
Niggas just cut the lights out. 7 days, police car wouldn't drive through. Nigga might get, fruit or something like.
And then back then it was like
it was different.
Fashion was one of the first ones to go to jail, right? So back then when guys went to jail, it was looked at totally different than it is today. So he was that guy. Like when he came out, we celebrate that shit. We looked up to that shit back then. It was the wrong thing to do. Him and my brother was the major guys. Kind of like fucked up my life because I wanted to be with them. So then I wound up going to jail doing a lot of time. It was just crazy, man. We looked up to the wrong shit. But back then it was about reputation. And boy, we had it.
Survival.
You see what I'm saying? And we had it, man. It was just different, man. Like the gang shit today is totally different than it was back then. We was more unified, we had more of a purpose. There wasn't a lot of the bullshit that you see today. It was just different, man.
How y'all was getting money back in the days as teenagers, young men coming up in the game?
Well, there was a lot of stick-ups going on there. Master Blaster here, right? Taught me a lot of shit with that, right? Yeah. But we also had the dope game. It was always in play. It was Heron City back then, and Coke.
Yeah.
It wasn't like the crack came out later on,
Yeah.
It took over and made it its own mark.
Yeah.
But right here is where it all began. Like me and Mouse went to school together. Went right here to 29. Here's 29.
Facts.
Went to 151.
So I want to know this: when y'all was in school growing up, who was the dudes that was willing and dealing that controlled the area with heroin at that time?
Well, at that time, it was separate off. Well, 58th Street always had dope, coke, weed, and all that, right? Then you had right here. Yeah, right here. Portland Avenue was banging. Had A's Bar, right? 156. They had all types of shit coming out that bar, right?
Oh, the money boys.
So you saying, a lot of people fancy that it was a bar on the
Right there, in the middle of the block.
Yo, let me tell you something.
And it was crazy.
Yeah.
So around that time when that bar was there, how old were y'all around?
Oh man, well, we was in our teens, like 20, 21, 17, 18. You had this avenue, Port Avenue, used to have all the money getting niggas
Right here.
all over New York come through here.
Right.
They had Abe, they had the gambling spot on the corner. They had Abe's bars, and you would see niggas, PD, big niggas, PD, all these niggas come through.
Boogaloo.
Bull,
was getting plenty of paper.
Nick, all them niggas, and one thing about Fort Avenue, niggas who come through here was that they knew how these niggas was getting down on Portland Avenue because all the money kids come through. And then them niggas getting money downtown in Bronx, they come through. They used to have the games out here. You had some ballers. I'm talking about niggas out here.
What type of, so name a few of the gangs that used to frequent these areas, because a lot of people don't know about, they only know about Blood Gang, Crip, and all that shit they see.
What up, boy?
Yeah.
What gangs, what's the name of a few of these gangs that was running around back then? I'm asking y'all.
Back then, you had like Pearls on one side, the Bachelors over here, the Skulls over there on 6-7. You had my man Eddie Ed with the Chili Lane right up the hill. With the No Man's right up the hill on 6th First. And then you had the heavy bum down on Cypress. You had the heavy bum niggas. You know what I'm saying? And this particular area, this reaching from here all the way down to 138 in Cypress, and was known as one of the most dangerous areas in the Bronx because you had so many people that was coming through out here getting it. You know, it was a lot of money out here.
Yes, it was.
About the South.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then we had some local shit like my Hollywood. My brother we had TNT Chinese, right? My brother was the president of that, right, Bash?
Yeah.
Right, Mouse?
Yeah.
And then we had the baby TNT, right?
Yeah.
So I ran that shit. You see what I'm saying? So it was different. But that was basically local. It wasn't like the Pearls and the Spades that had all these chapters and all this other stuff, right?
Basically local clips.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? And we made our mark that way. It was nice. I remember just growing up, watching Mouse, cause we come up under him, like play basketball. He was one of the baddest little dudes around here with a ball, cause he was so little and he was nice, you heard?
Mouse bringing
yeah,
girls
he was nice.
Yeah.
And it's just a lot of history around here. So I've been around here over 60 years, man.
Can I elaborate? Remember,
That's my man Roman. And I used to always be like, I don't shit where I live. You know, not until a couple years ago did anybody know who my family was. You see what I'm saying? And he tell you, I was the one that always went away. Niggas see me when I come back through, you know, but back then, you know, it used to be all the parties and niggas used to give all, and I'm not kidding you, all the bad bitches was living in 58th Street. Tony, all of them. I mean, it was going to Carlos' sister and all of them. All the parties, the house parties used to stay. They stayed giving,
Who's that?
Her name is, I might, Angel and Baby and all them. What they was
Angel.
from?
Well, Angel was from Elton Avenue, right? And they even made their mark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I remember you having to fight to get initiated. You see what I'm saying? It wasn't like so much today. Like, see, back then we fought a lot. We had zip guns and shit like that, breaking antennas off cars and shit, making zip guns, right? It was crazy.
So hold up. So a lot of these young niggas, they won't even understand what a zip gun.
They wouldn't understand.
What kind of damage can you inflict with a zip gun?
Well, it'll kill a man. And, you know,
22 bullets.
22 bullets. You know,
It just might be a small one,
right?
but any bullet entering your body, that's something that's, you know, gonna fuck you up. Something hot, 10 organs and all that, and they bounce around. Like,
yo, and that shit was crazy, man. Like, they don't even know about that. Like, the difference between us back then and the kids today, we used to fight, man. Like, throw your shit up. We got down, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And I
gotta
gotta
go
put
to
this
grab
out.
no gun.
And one classic fight, I ain't gonna never forget. It was like where him and Monkey Danny, and I talk about that fight, but
yeah, well, we was like I tell you, I ran the little TNTs.
And I want to talk about Monkey Danny.
Yeah,
Monkey Danny, they wound up killing him. He wound up boxing and all that. He's a bad dude. They had their own crew.
he went to 151 too.
With the
but
151 too. And I used to like call all the shots with the people my age, a little older too. Don't get it fucked up. And so you fight him. So I put my brother to fight Danny, and I ain't like the result. So I motherfucker, you gotta rock now, you heard? And I handled that shit. You see what I'm saying? And I broke him. And he never forgot that. Years later, he wanted to rock some more. But at this time, I'm shooting motherfuckers now. Take that shit on, man, if I blow your fuck.